Black Ice Cartel, you got one. Black Ice Cartel, you're smart, you're loyal. Black Ice Cartel, you're putting on. Shout out to Ruin Your Day Avocado and the whole team over there. But Black Ice Cartel, we appreciate you. And at the price point of $35, we appreciate you and what you've done and what you're doing. Anytime they mention a cage, Johnny Cage, a cage, a Hell in a Cell cage, a zoo cage. If it's a cage, anytime I'm paying for it. I feel like back to back in terms of what they've done at the cage at the top of the year. You know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock versus Bankhead to now. They've all been good events. I feel like the element of the cage and Black Ice Cartel is needed as a staple in battle. This means I need to see them at least 2 times a year. I need to see the cage at least 2 times a year. Should the cage been rocking low key? Like we're acting as if it just happened. I remember I did a review for JC and QP back in 2016. So the cage been fire. Just that they haven't been able to, I guess, pay-per-view it. So the people are seeing it live and it's hitting. It's hitting. I think Black Ice Cartel had a good event yet again. So just pay attention, open your eyes whenever it says Black Ice Cartel cage, whatever they want to name it. No order, some order, restore order. You got to cop up and get that. And shout out to the MCs on the card. Shout out to the top tiers, man. A lot of times, these guys, they be okay. They be like 25%, 50%. They do enough to get by. I felt like from Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Fonz, JC, they was not playing. You'd have thought they had real problems, some of these MCs. Like, why was Fonz doing that? He said, as soon as you see hurt people, I'm scorned. Why was JC on that type of time? Some of these dudes, I'm going to get by, easy win, whatever it is. Nah, JC was with it all 3. I thought Fonz won his battle. I thought JC won his battle. But me stop at this battle real fast. Rum Nitty and Killer B? I already knew it was going to be a problem when his name is Killer B. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Rum Nitty capitalized on that. But I felt like if you seen Khalil Roundtree versus Alex Pereira, I think this what that battle was. Like, you have all the respect in the world for Khalil Roundtree. He lost. Shout out to Killer B. I thought you was, especially your third. Your third was fire. Your third was hard. Your third, I got the respect for you from your third. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the first round, that's good too. Then Nitty went. The Nitty wasn't playing. And what I respect from Killer B is, he didn't like triple up on Nitty's time. Normally when he battles on like a different other leagues like that, Nitty raps about 2 minutes to the contractual agreement, whatever it is, right? And then his opponent goes 10 minutes. No, Killer B raps pretty much just as long, or probably even I think some cases shorter than Rum Nitty. Nitty was on this man, though, man. I got Nitty the first 2. Debatable third. First watch, I ain't watched nothing. Back again. First watch, third debatable, but I like Killer. I'm going to say Killer B for the third. Fuck it. I'm going to say Killer B for the third round. Let's get into this one. Let me go to How to Don and A-Ward. I got notes for that. I got notes for nothing else. We got to talk about it. 40 bars versus Vixen, the assassin. I actually like this battle. I ain't going to hold you. I like the way Vixen, utilized the cage. I think Mike P did this too. Shout out to Mike P. I think in his intro, he's like, he started playing with the cage. I'm conditioned to believe whites control banks. But back to Vixen, pardon me. Her performance as well as her penmanship, you know what I'm saying, her delivery and it all attributes to the momentum that she's having throughout. Vixen clear. Vixen clear. And shout out to Vixen. I'm noticing a few things, 2020 versus DNA at the bottom of the year. Super headshot, Corinne Steffens. This battle versus 40, Corinne Steffens. As a person as myself, we left Corinne Steffens alone. You keep bringing her up, man. You giving us flashbacks. I'm just saying what you're doing, Vixen. Come on, Vixen. You're bringing back the Vixens, Vixen. I think the first round is close and debatable, if you want to call that. You know what I'm saying? So that's around, I think you edge 40. But other than that, I think Vixen was all over her. And I think what happens, too, when Vixen has a round about her messing up, and then 40 kind of like, got to get it together, or had some turbulence. I think one point around she said, "Yo, it's not a choke," but she takes time to gather herself, so they gonna call it a choke. So if you got to take 10 seconds, whatever, they're gonna call it a choke. I'm just saying what's gonna happen. I say this all love and respect. I think 40's pen, we know this already, it's up there. But when you don't have cleanliness and confidence in your material and while you're rapping, it makes the momentum go downhill in terms of what you're delivering to the people. So how many times you seen 40? Oh, that shit fire. But the line before that was taking time to get to it. Not even her writing to the line, is just the transitioning to just even rap. You feel me? And I feel like even this is happening with the Av battle too. When I think about it, like, yo, if 40 came this way, Av, she got the first round versus Av. Second round, she had the wing this. I'm like, okay, if she just, you know what I'm saying, little, you know, it'd be like, ah. But it's not that. I feel like it's because of her consistency, not her consistent schedule. Pardon me. Well, she had Av, she had Twerk, she had Vixen, she got Swamp. Back to back to back to back to back. You got a Wody schedule. Shout out to Vixen. Vixen said it herself. All you gotta do is win, though. You got the Wody schedule, but all you gotta do is win. And speaking of Wody, people don't pay attention to the field when we do this Champion of the Year and Woman of the Year stuff. They forget what happened in the first quarter, second quarter. They kind of rely on the last couple of months to like kind of make their picks, but we do our due diligence throughout, man. So shout out to Vixen. I thought this was one of the better performances of the entire night. When she battled Nitty, that was arguably one of the better performances of the entire night. I think she had a great battle with Official. So yeah, Vixen. Just in case, I don't know how, I don't call it, but you know that when you received your last Woman of the Year, just in case, I'm just saying it's just in case. I don't know how you're gonna call it. I'm just saying, you know, if you win this time, because I pay attention. If you win this time, we're gonna need you at champion. I'm not saying she's gonna win. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because y'all don't pay attention to the field and what's really happening. How many battles she's taken and how good she did. I'm just saying what's going on. And I know, you know, she might have something else coming up. Ah! Ah! Shout out to Vixen, but again, collect this belt at champ. If it happens, this is just ifs. All right, Mike P versus Bankhead. Shout out to Bankhead. Mike B hit you with a line, though. He said you have drawn out punchlines that might work. This nigga's spit. Well, shout out to Bankhead. I thought Bankhead first round was fire. I gave Mike P the second and the third. Mike P the second and the third. What else we got? I got Fines winning clear. Shout out to Showstopper. I believe in this opening verse, he said he wants to make the champ. I'm pretty sure I got this right. Shout out to Showstopper. He wants to make the champion 2024. I probably won't be on a panel. And I weighed things. I think people are still saying yes. So I probably won't make the panel. But when you battling JC and then JC, I think you did good. I got JC winning the battle clear, though. This is how we do it. This is how we give it up. I can be real with you, brother. I got JC winning the battle clear. But good luck with the 2024 list. You know, you'll have until 2025. So you could probably make that one too. Just saying. Just see what else you got going on. But, you know, shout out to you. Much love. Appreciate the shout out. Again, I didn't see Danger Zone and C3. Kitchen Clean versus Cut. And a family, I guess, right? Based on what they were saying in the bars. I think this should have went on how to. I think this should have been the first battle, and then it should have been Danger Zone versus C3. I think to have this, I think the event was going really good, right? And then it got to this. I'm like, hold on, ain't Hollow versus War supposed to be popping up right now? And then they come on. I'm like, and then the problem with this particular battle, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have no notes, and if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I'll apologize. Cut Eastwood said a line that we all know and love. It's just certain lines you can't touch. Like shout to Killer B, right? When he battled Nitty, he said grab a nose when I'm coming down with him. They try to flip it. He pay homage first. So when you say the vital signs say one thing straight, like it's vital signs straight like whatever it is, that's too close to what Nitty said. Nitty on a card, bro. and maybe want to cut the battle off. Cut. Although this battle was solid, I think Clean did his thing. I think Cut, for most points, was doing his thing as well. Got Clean winning that. But here we are. The main event. How to Don versus A Ward. I will say this, though. I would have liked the face off. And again, I ain't got a host. You seen how this shit's moving now. Jay Black ain't doing everything. You know what I'm saying? You can get anybody to do this stuff. I would have loved a face off between Howard and Don and A Ward. I feel like the conversation that they had, it'd have been dope for them to have a conversation because of the dialogue they had within the battle. Rebuttaling, counter-writing, you saying this, you saying that, God, whatever it is. And Hollow's great at promo. Hollow's great at talking shit. And A-Ward just witty, he's a witty motherfucker, that's it. So it's like, that'll help the promo too. So leagues, this goes for everybody, not just black guys. I say this to everybody all the time. Promo's my thing, right? Promotion. If your event don't get what it deserves, look into the fact that you probably didn't have a lot of promotion. And I don't think the whole card of your face off, probably the co-main event and the main event, I think 40 and Vixen, that conversation should have been dope. How to Don and A would have been dope conversation. And then what happens is it reminds the people that want to buy your event that an event is about to happen. It's so many events that niggas be forgetting. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a friend that thought, him and Holla and get you going down this. No, that's November, bro. Another friend, you got what's name going down this weekend? Reed Dolls and Tay-Rock? Nah, that's next weekend, bro. So niggas, the casuals, the one that be buying y'all shit, the one that's not really super in tune with the culture, but likes a few of certain battle rappers, they need reminders. They just need reminders. But anyway, pardon me. Now we got How to Don versus A Ward. You ain't a Luca, you're not a shooter. Martin Luther, Cooper Pooper, Super Trooper, Cooper Looper, Duper Duper. We'll get to that though. This is a fire battle, and I'm only saying this to damn near every card. When the main events, and it's like that's battle of the night, low key. I like Run Nitty and Killer B, I really do. But in terms of a full course meal with dessert on the side, I felt like How to Don did his thing, and A Ward did his thing. This was a better How to Don that we saw versus Av. I ain't gonna hold you. And pardon me, I like to talk shit in the end because there was no face off. There was no face-off, that I feel like there was no, crazy back and forth. So what I do, I like to piss niggas off. 50% of the time I want to piss you off going into your match. Get mad. Get mad and take it out on your opponent. I like that. That's why I act the way I act. Pardon me. Anywho, what's funny about this battle is, I think in the prediction I said How to Don is the first to do this, he's the first to do that. The GPS, showcasing why you do this. And then in his rounds, he mentions that. I was the first to do this. Promo in the store with goods and this and that. Like, I was the person that put y'all on to that. That's me. So, low key, it's like, I feel like throughout this battle, Hollow was saying, don't disrespect my legacy, nigga. Like, what y'all thought this was, man? Who you playing with, man? Ward, who you play? It said I fell off? He called him a has-been, and he said, you had never been. You had never been. You went to battle and smack. Oh, you never been. I'm battling never been. He said I fell off. Jeez. And then I'm on top of every single card for the year. Wee! So shout out to Hollow. And the crazy part about this battle is you can edge Hollow the first 2 rounds. But you can also edge A Ward all 3 rounds. Hear me out. No. We'll see how the review's coming up. The review's coming up. Let me just talk my stuff, please. Stand patient. You're too excited. For Mr. I'm not excited. Stand down. I thought the only clear round of the battle was the third. And it wasn't the fact that Hollow wasn't good and like that. I just felt like A Ward came with a full entree. Again, with dessert on the side, in terms of his angle, like, you did the white thing. He went on your IG. You said this. I'm a civilian. I'd call the police. If somebody's outside and they hit my car, I'm gonna call the police. Somebody come to my house while I'm not there, rob this. I'm a civilian. I'm gonna call the police. I need to claim that, bro. Like nobody just rob me and take whatever, and then I get nothing back. I gotta be tough, and I gotta find you, and then possibly never find you, and I get nothing back. I'm a civilian. I'm a call the police. In terms of having other stuff on this round too, I just felt like, hey, we got the third round clear, and I don't think Hollow ended short. I think Hollow had a pretty solid round, but A-War was there. The first and the second, however, in terms of the variety of attacks, in terms of the the counter writing and freestyling between the two, my rebuttal game there's a lot of ways you can go with A-War. There's a lot of ways you can go with How to Don. I feel like both of them had crazy lines, but let's get into it. First round, I ain't got all the bars. I only watched this one time, so this means I pulled up the laptop as it was rapping. So pardon me if I don't have it. I didn't watch it back. This is really what happened, y'all. I was about to watch the event back. I seen 40, and you're checking that, it should be there now. But when I checked it, 40 bars versus Vixen wasn't available. So I said, I'm not gonna watch that back. Fuck it. Let's just hop on this camera and talk our shit. That's how we're gonna do it. All right, but I did take notes as best I could, so I don't have everything. So if you say, oh, you mentioned that line, because imagine trying to enjoy a battle and then writing every single line down. I couldn't do that. Pardon me. All right. With that being said, How to Don in the first, he had some shit. If I'm gonna come off the top, it's gonna sting. Thought that was hard. Into the I'm a hit man. I'm a hit. He's doing a remix. Foot the Bill. Jason Williams, Nate McMillan, and then it's crazy is A-War rebuttals. We'll get to that though. Lead Getting Raised, Dead Giveaway, the Psych Ward. Like the way we've heard Psycho before, but like the way he did it. Braids on Iverson, and I mentioned the first to this, the first to that. I thought this was hard because I follow David Goggins. So for me, it's a little, preference based. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. If you're not rocking with it, I'll get it. But I pull up more than David Goggins. I think at one point in time, he held the world record for pull-ups. When I'm at the gym, I do pull-ups too. So I just like this bar for me personally, for me. If you're not rocking with it, I get it is what it is. Undeniable bar though, and that was Ilmac. It's gonna be order. If I'm in this, fire. Stay calm in this. Swear to God, what y'all say? He was that way. Shout out to A-War. He said he went that. No, I said that way. We'll get to that though. Pardon me. Everybody gonna like this. And shout out to War. Everybody gonna like this. You can't go against this. You can't even try to rebuttal this. You'll never be looked at like a Pat Stay. To be fair, not one of us looked at as Pat Stay. Pat Stay was him. You understand? Pat Stay was him. Niggas not getting close to that. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Pat Stay. Sing Through the Cell, Life Jennings. Between Me and You. Don't Bring God in This. A-War in his first. My rebuttal game crazy. The advantage to rebuttal for all 3 rounds. Wow. He's went to the tell me I said that way. No, I said that way. Then the set shot Sam Perkins. This nigga War is nice with it, man. I just don't understand how he does it off the top of his head like this. I don't understand how you rebuttal like that off the top of your head, War. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And so like in the way you do it. We'll get to that. Well, you did the compound freestyle. Pardon me. Shout out to War. I thought this was hard. I don't think this is a freestyle. Right? This one a freestyle, right? This party of riddance. The Sleepy Hollow is gonna start with a horseman losing his mind. I thought that was ridiculous. He waving a black flag. He should have paid attention to the red one. So if you don't know, if you're watching the event, the entire event, you had this dude in the background just waving the flag. Waving the flag. Damn near all battle for the majority of the battles. Just Are you going to create, you feel away by me doing this for 10 seconds? The entire event he's doing that. Fire, so shout out to Wolf pointed out. Back on the block, fake more than Hakeem shoulder fire. Ain't nothing for me, get over a lean holder. Seek therapy, mind your business. I thought this was hard too. He had a whole color scheme. I'm gonna try to, put out how he put it out. This point, a color award, so act right. He was on a purple drinking, sniffing. He's on a purple drinking, purple drink, sniffing tan bags, telling white lies in his past life. I hit the green light in the blue room, giving out pink slips. I'm that nice. Now yellow tape from a red dot showing gray matter on black ice. Fire. into the Johnny K, splitting the punch. Jeter Shuttleworth. First round for me, Howell to Don. But again, based on what I'm saying here, there's enough for A-Ward to edge the round as well. Second round, Hollow rebuttals the rebuttaler. He had a taxpayer line. He said F that. I thought this was a rebuttal too. So yeah, pardon me, I said it already. He said I fell off and landed on the top of all these cards. Wee! I thought that was fire. And the Mount Rushmore line, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was fire. His hip isn't hop. I thought that was hilarious. A ginger gin. He said, this nigga hollow crazy, man. He said a ginger gin, leave with some jewels. Ginger gin, Christian Nims. Leave with some jewels, Sean Kingston. He got caught in a situation with his mom. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know. This is hilarious too. Like, this thing of Hollow is just different in terms of how he approaches, man. And he don't change it up. So I like that the Godaholic. But that was hilarious. I think A-Ward should take that and make merch. If nobody hasn't already, if that's your thing, Godaholic sounds good, man. A-Ward, N-Ward, A-Ward, N-Ward, R-Ward, B-Ward for a G. I'm not going to explain that. YouTube would take me then if I explain that. I thought this was hilarious too. I thought this was fire too. Heard your diss track and put your diss back, chiropractor. I'm saying Hollow has enough. So that was fire too. Second round from A-Ward real fast. I'm getting to, again, I started enjoying the battle a little bit more and more and more. So I stopped writing on every line as best I could. I'm just started listening. A-Ward rebuttals again. The talking to Scrubs. So that was fire. The multiple choice questions or math problems. Who better to clean out an addict than the man upstairs? Fire. I thought this was hard too. And I ain't got it down. So I'm gonna butcher it. Pardon me. I'm not the rapper. I ain't write the rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Studying my Bible class, Old Testament. God made daylight. It's a punch within itself. Parted the wave and gave wisdom to the Solomon guy. Thought that was the JC Big T. They thought it was a serious murder, so they nailed the rock. So they railed the rock away, and it was hollowing. So I thought that was fire. And then the Nigel has been snow that snow. The hollow sounds in the edit. Again, the first two rounds. There could be a debate there. For me personally, on first watch, just the first watch, I'm edging A-Ward the second and the third. Shout out to Hollow, shout out to Ward. This first watch, that means it can switch. The second and the third, Hollow is loopy, man. When these battles be dropping on YouTube, people be like, I got Hollow. So I'm going to watch it again. And then when it drops on YouTube, maybe we can do a champion breakdown. We look back on it right now. I got A-Ward second and third, man. But I thought Hollow was more than good. I thought Hollow, his name is intact. He's good money in my book. You feel me? Legacy intact. You know what I'm saying? You can put on next card if you want to. All right? Shout out to Black Ice Cartel. Another dope event. If you want this pay-per-view, you want the VOD. And this I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. I don't want to say money up. I'm going to say this for a different video. Not this for all leagues. I'm not going to say it now. I'm going to say this for a different situation. But if you want to buy the pay-per-view, in the description box below, you know what I'm saying, the VOD, good event, man. Good event. I think Nitty and Killer B, 40 and Vixen, and this battle I just mentioned, it's a lot to take from, man. All right, so salute. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button if you made it this far. Shake my hand. And stay tuned, man. I got what y'all want. I'm going to say this. I got what y'all want. There's two versions. So if they stop me again, it's coming out regardless. I got y'all. Pardon, patience, please, and my fault for the wait. But if they stop me again, one version will be on Patreon, and then the one version will be on YouTube. All right, so there's two versions of this. See y'all on Wednesday, officially. All right? Officially. Salute. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Shake my hand. We up out of here. Back!